So here's how the show's going to work, folks. Going to see a little improv, then you're going to see a stand-up comedian, a little more improv, a little stand-up, a little improv. We're going to mix it all up, okay? And we're going to feature all of the wonderful hosts and producers, and our troupe will be blended in and amongst them to, provide some support when needed. But I got to tell you, and this is coming from the heart, these people don't need our help. They're funny. Oh, yeah. We sat there during these workshops thinking, I really don't have that much to say. All we had to do was transfer their hard work and talent to this venue instead of on the radio. And they said, on the radio, no one's looking at you. Here, you kind of are. A lot of you. So, we're going to start off with our opening number. And for this, we're going to need Donnie, Bradley, Joden, Steve, Dawn, Nate, and Lars. Join us right out here. All right. Not only are these people incredibly funny, incredibly witty, but some of them can actually carry a tune. So we are going to challenge them with the help of our music director, Matt Dorland, to create improvisationally an opening song for tonight's show. Now, because it's improvisation, it would be cheating if we had prepared lyrics. So we don't. We have Joe up in the suggestion section who's going to give lyrics to our crew here based on the suggestions gotten from the folks up there. So Joe, do we have a lyric right away for Lars?
Our first lyric tonight is going to be, I have a need for speed.
Oh, it's so long.
Okay, yes, I think that was from Hamlet. How about for Nate?
Free food at the Supermoon Buffet.
Ah, yes.
Somebody's here from Fridley. All right.
Hey, I love Superman.
Hey, folks, you already paid. I don't care if you're happy. A lyric for Donnie.
I must have fallen from heaven.
Yes, but what's the lyric?
No, that was it.
A lyric for Bradley. This might take a while because he's surprising those people and saying, go. All right? So they're really creating it on the spot here.
Kayaking, golfing, water skiing.
Kayaking, golfing, water skiing. That's your lyric, okay? How many of you are really seeing why very few people want to do this? For Steve.
Awkward smells and lipstick.
Okay? Joe?
All right. It's all good.
Joe, I'm going to ask you to add something to that. I want to know a famous celebrity's name.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt has awkward smells and lipstick. That's your lyric.
Fantastic.
Dawn.
All right.
What's her lyric?
Good luck with life.
Okay. And one more thing. And I'm going to ask Dawn, who do you really admire in this world?
My mom.
Good luck with life, Mom.
Oh, nice.
That's your lyric. One last one for Joden. One lyric.
I'm sorry. No one fills a cavity like a dentist.
Wow.
They haven't met me yet.
Whoa! Oh my God. Ladies, he's taken. Right. What are our lyrics?
I've got a need for speed. Free food at the Supermoon Buffet.
I must have fallen from heaven.
Kayaking, golfing, water skiing.
Brad Pitt, awkward smells, and lipstick.
Good luck with life, Mom.
Nobody fills a cavity like a dentist.
Matt, let's turn this into a song. Hit it.
All right.
Speed up. got a need for speed. Free food at the Supermoon Buffet. Free food at the Supermoon Buffet.
I must have fallen from heaven. I must have fallen from heaven.
Woo! Kayaking, golfing, water skiing. Kayaking, golfing, water skiing.
Brad Pitt, awkward smells and lipstick. I said Brad Pitt, awkward smells and lipstick.
Good luck with life, Mom. Good luck with life, Mom.
Cavity like a dentist. Nobody feels a cavity like a dentist.
Nobody food at the Supermoon Buffet. Nobody food at the Supermoon Buffet. I've got a need for lipstick. I've got a need for lipstick. Free Brad Pitt's buffet. Free Brad Pitt's buffet.
I must have fallen down a cavity with Brad Pitt.
Nobody fills a cavity like Supermoon. Nobody fills a cavity like Supermoon.
Brad Pitt needs a cavity filled. Brad Pitt needs a cavity filled too high.
Mom's at the Supermoon with Brad Pitt. Mom's at the Supermoon with Brad Pitt.
Nobody fills a cavity like a mom. Nobody fills a cavity like a mom.
Brad Pitt glued to a kayak. Brad Pitt glued to a kayak. Mom had a buffet at the dentist. Mom had a buffet at the dentist.
I was going to say what he said.
Golfing, Supermoon, Brad Pitt. That's it. It gets awkward.
Mom had Brad Pitt at the buffet. Mom had Brad Pitt at the buffet.
Mom had Brad Pitt at the buffet. Mom had Brad Pitt at the buffet. Yeah. Woo! Nice job. Nice job.
Oh my God. That will be copyrighted and then destroyed. Next, let's bring out Holly, Lori, Colleen, Ryan, Donna, Jason, Alexis, Brett, and Ellie. Right along there. All right, there you go, yes. All right. We are going to let you, as a group of 2,100 people, be involved much more than we are comfortable with. You're going to help decide the pacing and timing of this next improv. What's going to happen here is two performers are going to begin a scene. So let's have Jason and Ryan just come on out here. And they're going to be, yes. They will begin performing a scene improvisationally. Whenever you want to see this switch to something new, you just yell, freeze, all right? And then they will have to freeze in whatever position they're in. Someone from the side will tag that person, one of them out, take that same position, and have to start a brand new scene based on that position. So don't yell freeze like freeze, 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 okay? Wait a little bit for each scene to kind of go just a little bit, and then when you feel just that right moment, freeze. It could be one of you. You don't have to be all in unison. But if you could try to work that out, that'd be great. Well, we're a lot of Lutherans. We know how to follow orders, right? And you will keep yelling freeze over and over. And as you might have already guessed, you will know that an improv is over this evening when the lights black out, okay? That is our head tech man back there, Max, who will decide with Joe when they've had enough. And when the lights black out, that means that was a perfect improv. Let's applaud them and move on to the next one. So, to get Ryan and Jason going, Joe, do you have a household chore up there from one of our...
Oh, yeah. Plunging the toilet.
Honey, I really wish you would help me plunge the toilet.
Well, I didn't do it. This is your fault right here. Here. Here, what if we do it together?
Father, is this really how we're supposed to churn butter?
Well, you know, this is the way I was taught, so I'm going to do the same with you here. Now, the real...
But we could just go to the store. I need your wallet.
No, you're not getting that one again.
Can I have the car keys?
I'm sorry. Well, the car keys are fine. Here, let me go get them. The last time I checked,
Daddy!
Oh, God.
Daddy, up! Up!
All right. Well...
Sorry. Come up here, Don. Come on.
Get up.
All right, now I know. This is what WebMD says how to give you the Heimlich maneuver. Ready? Come on. Turn around. Turn around. All right, now hold on. I gotta swipe. Okay, keep breathing. 1, 2, 3. Ready? Go. Get down. Get down. 3.
Oh my God. I'm flying, Jack. I'm flying. Flying like the wings of a dove. It's so beautiful. This would be so much more romantic if we weren't on a kayak. Just keep pedaling, darling. I'm sorry.
As the new Vikings kicker, don't go right.
And you thought we couldn't be topical. Bradley and Lars come out here. They're going to do a scene with just the two of them.
Oh, boy. I'm ready. Nothing.
Somebody was talking to us earlier, and they had forgotten Lars's name, and they just said, you know, the Princess Bride guy.
Who's that? I hate to kill you.
All right, Joe, you have my envelope for me? Thank you, sir. What is in here is an entire list of emotions gotten from our suggestion section, and...
I have enough emotions myself.
Oh, yeah. Yes. We'll try to add to the list. All right, none of these people have seen none of these. They will have to incorporate them as I see fit throughout this next improv, okay? So, we need to get them started on an improv. Let's see. Joe, could I have a relationship between these two people? Oh, don't go there.
Come on.
No, college roommates.
College roommates.
Fair.
Begin.
What's up? How's it going? Good, just studying some of this.
Studying some of this.
Whoa.
Study more of that so you can study more of this. I'm just kidding.
Bradley, frustrated.
Oh, school's just so hard. I have to read books.
I could teach you a few things.
Could you? Like what?
Lars, joy.
Like how to just be free. Like a couple of birds up on top of the clouds in the sky, bluer than your eyes.
No, I don't think so.
I think so.
No, I really don't think so.
Bradley, excited.
I want to fly. I've always wanted to fly. Can you help?
Of course.
All right.
A 1.
I'm going to fly.
A 2.
I've always wanted to fly.
Let's go.
Lars, terrified.
Oh, no! My hands. They're not my hands! Oh, what did I do?
Bradley, aesthetic appreciation.
But those are really some nice hands.
Oh,
I mean, look at that dexterity you got. You have really long fingers.
so long. Reminds me of my mother.
Lars, jittery.
That's really...
Stop. Jittery, not electrocuted.
Jeez, man.
You do that really well.
Thanks.
Bradley, ecstasy.
Oh my God.
If you want to experience some of the most exhilarating emotions ever, try stand-up comedy. Our first stand-up performer this evening is known as Crazy Aunt Julia. To the My Talk family. Yes. She is the co-host of the longest-running show on My Talk, the Lori and Julia Show, Julia Cobbs.
You know what's not a good idea? Getting a divorce. When you're 50 years old, and then gaining 30 pounds before you enter the dating world for the first time in 30 years. I'm feeling good about myself, though, boy. Check for the self-confidence, because the Twin Cities men have not seen this. In 30 years, and boy, am I confident now. So I'm thinking, the world is my oyster. I can pick whatever I want. Let's see, what do I want in a guy? Okay, gorgeous, like George Clooney. Generous, kind, loving, giving, $10 million in his bank account. Doesn't have to work anymore because he's got so much money. Let's see, it loves to talk about his feelings. Men, I mean, they love that. I don't know, 3 homes, the cabin, the slopes, the beach. Kids, out of the house. And the ex-wife, she's dead. That works for me. I don't know about you guys. Okay, so my profile is a cinch. Short, sexy, smart, sassy, sensual, fantabulous. I can't think of anything else that rhymes with an S. And, you know, I like sex. So let me get my picture ready for my profile, and everybody knows what's the best angle? Way above. Oh, am I skinny in that shot or what? I'm ready to launch this on Match.com, but before I do, I know I'm gonna get flooded with responses. I mean, come on. So I'm setting aside some extra time. I think I'm gonna do it on Thursday night, you know, because what, Friday, we kind of fart around and we sing a little while in our show. It's easy. All right, so I'm ready to launch. WTF? What about me? Oh, I've got one of Jerry from New Ulm. Did he not read my radius restrictions? Oh my gosh, his profile picture is like a red, souped-up, four-wheel drive car with mud on it. I'm short. I'm not getting in that shit. Oh. Wants to know if I'm willing to relocate to New Ulm when he takes over his father's taxidermy service? No effing way. Maybe it's just time to reevaluate, maybe, I can't believe people don't think I'm all that, but okay, I can go with this. So let's think about the new profile. Okay. Must have a GED? No longer lives in his mom's basement? Penis has to work once every 6 damn months. I'm putting my foot down there. And if I buy the movie, will he just at least buy me popcorn? Come on. Oh, screw it. If you want some of this action, people, I'll be at the bar in the lobby. You buy. All right, I'll split it with you. Okay, I'll treat. You single? Do you have a driver's license? Maybe at the bar.
Let's bring out for our next improv, Jason, Dawn, Donnie, Holly, Alexis, Donna, Steve, Lori, Julia, Nate, and Joden. Well, you heard Julia talking about love, and a lot of times you get a card in the mail that says,
You have to separate them.
No!
it's nothing that hasn't been happening all week, folks. Sometimes you get a card in the mail, one of those lovely cards that says, love is like a flowing river, love is like a rose. Well, we've learned from Julia that love isn't like those things, right?
It's like Lori.
Yeah. Just ask Lori. So we're going to have these folks tell you what love is really like based on what we get from the suggestions section. Joe, what is love like?
Love is like a broom.
Like a what again?
A broom. Sweep, sweep.
A broom, okay? Tell us why love is like a broom.
Love is like a broom. It always breaks before you get to the good part.
Love is like a broom. It'll sweep him away.
Love is like a broom. There's a lot you can brush under the rug.
Love is like a broom. The good ones have a strong handle. Yes.
Love is like a broom. You're not always sure the best place to put your hands.
Love is like a broom. Sometimes you get to ride that stick.
Love is like a broom from the 70s. Lots of bristles.
Oh, no.
Love is like a broom. Sometimes you know what to do with it, and sometimes you're like, what is that?
Love is like a broom. What Julia said.
I don't know if it's a compliment that when Jason just came out here and stood, he got a lot of laughs. But we're going to take it that way. Joe, love is like
a fan.
A fan?
what? A fan?
Yes, the wind, fan.
We can't hear that well up here. Shut up. A fan. Love is like a fan. Don't take it.
Love is like a fan. It rotates and rotates around your hearts.
Love is like a fan. It's noisy and it blows.
That's it.
That happened.
My mother-in-law is in the audience. Oh God, where is she?
And I'm guessing she's headed to the bar in about a minute. Yes, we normally allow more interpretations, but we're going to stop on that one. Joe, love is like
blender.
a blender. Lori, you're not allowed to talk for this one. Love is like a blender.
Man. Love is like a blender. You gotta be real careful when you set it to pulse.
Love is like a blender. When you're single, you have to make sure you plug it in.
Yes.
Stevie Ray, thank you.
Yes.
I really wanted to let it go.
This is the right time.
That's it.
Welcome to my talk, Stevie Ray.
Lucky my mom isn't in the audience. Love is like
A chaise lounge.
Love is like a chaise lounge.
Love is like a chaise lounge. It folds up on you when you least expect it.
Love is like a chaise lounge. Millennials have no idea what it is.
Okay, so you baby boomers can explain that to the millennial sitting next to you. Our next comedian has 4 children, her son Ollie, twins Keller and Tila, and her on-air partner Bradley Traynor, who is extremely poorly behaved. Colleen is a trained dancer and former winner of the extremely controversial Project Down and Dirty Miss Congeniality Award. Welcome your next comedian and co-host of the Colleen and Bradley Show, Colleen Lindstrom.
I love you too. But you know what? I got sold a really raw deal. I did. And I think I have enough distance from the main event now that we can talk honestly about it. And I bet a lot of you have been sold the same raw deal, so you're going to want to listen up. It's called parenthood. Nobody tells you the truth. Nobody tells you the truth. I'm gonna, okay? Let's start with what happens to your body, all right? So it's like Leonardo DiCaprio has done a painting of your naked body, like in Titanic, and then he takes it outside in the rain. So you have all the same parts, right? But they're like 7 to 12 inches lower. And just kind of, all over the place. Nobody tells you that. Nobody tells you that it's not just the stuff on the outside, it's the stuff on the inside too. I bet you didn't know you can literally lose your bladder. It's true. Nobody tells you that. Which is fine if you're not really attached to where you go to the bathroom. So, you could, the preferable option, right, would be to go 4 or 5 times a day in the restroom. Or you can just go all day long. You laugh, you pee, you cry, you pee, you're breathing, you're peeing. I may have just peed. I don't know. Nobody tells you about that. You know what else nobody tells you about? Hold on. The crying. Nobody tells you about the crying. And I know you think I'm talking about the baby. I'm not talking about the baby. I'm talking about myself. You cry when they go to bed. You cry when they wake up. You cry when they leave. You cry when they won't leave you alone. Oh, they're just like, you're leaking and you're leaking. And a lot of moisture in parenting. Nobody tells you that. Nobody tells you that. You know what else nobody tells you about? All your best friends from high school and college you used to party with, you're going to hate them. Nobody tells you this. Like Party Jen, You know Party Jen. Everybody has a Party Jen, good time Party Jen. She's ready to go when she shows up with her bra on the outside. You're like, Party Jen is here and she's the life of the party. But she's not anymore. You know why? Because she's a mom. Yeah, Party Jen is like, oh, you guys, we are having a hard time with Timmy. So Timmy is, it turns out, he's intolerant to gluten and also fruits and vegetables and protein and red dye and grains and a lot, he's a lot, okay, just trust me, it's a lot. And so we're trying a new diet with him. It's called the Airivore diet. It's very progressive. He basically just exists on air and some nutritional essences. Again, it's experimental. You probably haven't heard about it, but it's working really well because Timmy has learned how to count to 5 in 55 languages in the last 10 minutes. How are your kids doing? And I'm like, Keller ate a quarter. No, not a quarter pounder. He literally ate a quarter. Nobody tells you about this. And I read all of the parenting books. I read The Happiest Baby on the Block. I read What to Expect When You're Expecting. I read all the Dr. Sears books. Maybe it was the Sears catalog. But nobody tells you that you have just entered the Parenting Olympics. So I am probably out of the running for the gold medal. And I'm pretty sure the silver is not an option either. But I figure if I just show up, I can probably get the bronze. Right? Yeah? You think? But you're going to have to give it to me in the bathroom. So
how many of you think if you went to a professional comedy club, you wouldn't get something that good? All right, now, we're gonna really challenge these folks next because we still have Matt Dorland over there who hasn't really been fully challenged. Now, a lot of people don't realize that he has no sheet music to follow. Where are you guys going? Right in the middle of my show, you're leaving. I'm thinking not. What are you here for? Stop them. I'm going to get the Tubman lady to tackle you next time. Yeah, you don't mess with Tubman. Matt Dorland has no sheet music. He is improvising everything, but he can do more than just play background music. We are going to use his and the performer's talents. Boy, I got to work out more just running that much. Wow, that was like 40 feet. I don't know. We are going to do something called song title. What we are going to do is get from the suggestion section a made-up title to a song, not a real one. And Matt is going to have to hear that song title and use it to inspire him to create a brand new piece of never-before-heard music. And one of the performers is going to come out and perform an entire song made up based on the title following the music. Incredibly challenging stuff. So, Joe, what is the title to our debut song for this piece?
Honey, where's Jason?
Matt, does that inspire you? Of course it does. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jason started to walk out here. Did I miss something? This wasn't on the list. The debut of the brand new song, Honey, Where's Jason?
Having a party, I don't know what to do, I'm feeling a little farty. I think I wanna do some masonry, I don't know what to do, nothing rhymes with masonry. I think I know what I'm gonna do, have a party with you know who. Hey honey, where's Jason? Honey, you better stop right there and turn back around. Oh, God. This is your verse, Jason. You sing it like you can.
Know how to sing. I feel like I'm in hell. I've never been more embarrassed. And all I want to do is run.
Just grab my hand and here we go. We're gonna play out in the snow. I know I'm feeling kind of frisky. Everybody knows Pisky. I don't know.
I'm sorry. You're going to love this. When we rehearsed all week, I mean, this is some really challenging stuff, and they're rehearsing improv, and they're practicing their stand-up, and then they're figuring out what kind of improv performer they are. Some people are really wordy. Some people are more charactery. Some people are witty. Some people are goofy. Jason said you can put me into any improv you want, except the singing ones. How'd that work out for you there, Matheson? I thought he did great. I don't know what he was saying. I thought he did great. This is going to be in every club in town, right there. Except the millennials. They're at home going, this is so stupid. All right. Let's do another one. What do you say, Matt? Joe, what's our next song title?
I want to quit my job.
Wait till after the show, Joe. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to quit my job.
This is for all of you out there who hate your job, which I'm guessing is at least 70% of you. I walk into work on Monday. I already hate my life because it's a Monday. My boss is a jerk. He says, you clocked in late, but hey, it wasn't my fault. There was traffic. I had to wait. I'm thinking maybe I could win the lottery. Then I could just walk out of here. I hate my job, but I don't wanna be a slob and just be a couch potato and sit on my rear. Sometimes I go into work and I think I'll be a jerk and just wear sweatpants from the 9 to 5. But I have to wear a suit to be honest. If I even make it out of this job alive, I think maybe one day I can storm it and say I'm doing my own thing. I can be an entrepreneur. Oh, sure, that's what I will do, sir. But now I know that I've got clientele and I must survive. Gosh, I hate this job. Oh, I hate this job. Everybody just hates this job. If you're with me, say I hate this job. 'Cause everybody hates their job. Oh, we all just hate our job.
I'm touched, is what I am. Half of you are like true Minnesotans. Why are we doing this? What? I don't know. Everyone else is, so do it. Get your hands up. Cripes. We should explain, if you're not from Minnesota, cripes, it's not a side dish. They don't serve cripes at the buffet at Mystic. I'll have some crepes with caramel sauce. All right. One more song title, Joe.
My feet hurt from walking out on you.
My feet hurt from walking out on you. Oh, I think we have to have one of our My Talk people do this one. Take it, Matt.
I may as well set the table. I do not have a voice like hers. Somebody say the name of the song title one more time. Oh, yeah, they do. My dogs, they're barking, y'all. Stay with me. I'm going to tell you a little story. I have size 13s. Take a moment, let that sit in. Follow up to what I just told you. Turns out when you have big feet, it doesn't always end the way you think. That doesn't matter. My feet are sore. Why? From walking out on you. Who's you? You ask? You want to know? I'll tell you. It's my wife, Lou. She's right up there. I'll never leave you, baby. It's for a song. Don't hold this against me. I haven't seen you in days. And when I get home, oh boy. I'm going to admit, it got weird right there. I didn't anticipate it. That's improv for you.
Walking Out on You by Steve Patterson. #1 on the charts for the last 4 weeks. Available on iTunes tomorrow. You're listening to WSRA Radio, Stevie Ray's radio, where it's 1:30 in the morning. 30 minutes top of the hour, a balmy 22 degrees. I'm Joden Coles. They call me the Answer Man. I'm here to solve all of life's problems. Producer Joe, do you have a reason why people are calling my radio show tonight?
They're telling me that it's marriage.
Marriage advice, yes. Marriage advice is the theme tonight. But before we begin, I want to let you all know that Stevie Ray's Radio is brought to you by Charmin. Charmin, your leader in presidential footwear since 2018. My phone lines are live right now. I'll take the first call right now. Caller, you're on the air, WSRA Radio, Stevie Ray's radio.
Hey, Jordan. This is Helen from Edina.
Hello, Helen.
Hi. First time caller, long time listener.
Of course.
Now, I've been married to my husband for like 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And
what size shoe did you wear?
Well, now that you mention it, he's about a 12 and a half.
You're a lucky woman.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Well, he's just saying that he doesn't feel the spice in our marriage anymore, and I just don't know what to do.
Ah. Add more salt. Next caller, please. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air, WSRA Radio, Stevie Ray's radio.
Hey, what up, Playboy? How you doing?
You know I'm always here for you, brother.
So I'm just here, like, shoot straight and all this. I was like singing a song and accidentally like super offended my wife.
I can't hear
That happens.
So I haven't seen her a few days, you know, so I'm just kind of like a little nervous because she's actually my ride home tonight. So
you have...
I'm sure you can find another one, Steve. You have a question, sir?
Just like, what would I do tonight to proactively kind of rekindle the flame with my lady? You know what I mean? Are you still there? Jordan, did I lose you? Oh, damn. T-Mobile.
I'm here. I say, take her to the buffet.
Oh, word. Go. Thank you.
Next caller, please. Go ahead, caller, you're on the air. Stevie Ray's radio. Go ahead.
Yes, this is Wanda Winemaker from Winona. And, you know, that fellow that you were just talking to was he looking for advice?
I have no idea.
Did you ever get my casserole? Remember? My other name is Chrissy P. Bacon from Evelyn.
Yes, of course.
And I sent you that beautiful, beautiful casserole. And I was just wondering if you threw it away because, you know, it's from a stranger.
No, I eat anything with creamy mushroom soup. I'm good.
Oh, I'm so happy. Maybe that other fella did some creamy mushroom stuff in his bedroom somewhere.
Easy. Next caller, please. It's a family show at 1:30 in the morning. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
Hi, I'm confused. The last caller was talking about, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Is it casserole?
Yeah, in Minnesota, it's called a hot dish.
Oh, that clears it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next caller, please.
Okay, thanks.
Before we take my next call, I want to remind you all that Stevie Ray's Radio is brought to you by the Minnesota Department of Transportation. Reminding all of you there's a difference between yield and merge. Back to the line, so your caller, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, y'all. It's me, Choru. And I had a girlfriend. Her name was Darlene. And actually, she's an employee of mine. And but we had kind of inappropriate relationship, and so I had to fire her.
Makes sense.
But I kind of want to get her back.
Give her a raise.
I mean, I thought that's what I was doing when I took my pants off.
Apparently she didn't.
Fair point.
I would say, don't fish off the company pier next time. That's what I say. Next caller, please.
Okay. Bye, y'all.
Go ahead, caller. WSRA Radio. Stevie Ray is radio.
Hi, my name's Darlene, and I'm at home.
Hey, Darlene.
I work with Charles at Great Touch, and he's learning me how to teach to do massage.
It's a good thing you're pretty. Next caller, please. Go ahead, caller.
Hi, this is Lance de Havilland Colby.
Just his name.
Okay. Our next comedian spends all of her time and most of her money at yarn stores and has the largest collection of creepy dolls in the state of Minnesota. She is married to her husband Unhill and sometimes divorced from reality. Welcome the Alexis of Jason and Alexis in the Morning, Alexis Thompson.
She wanted to do a backflip. Whoa. She's alive. That's Trudy, if you guys don't know. Now you know. Trudy and I, we laugh at dad jokes. Yes, we do. And we were chatting the other day, and we were just deciding, which ones do we want to share with you guys? You guys want to hear some dad jokes? All right, which one? Okay, this is one Trudy wants to start with, so we're going to go with that. How does a penguin build its house? It glues it together. Good one, Trudy, I agree. What do you call a fish with no eyes? We got some dads in the crowd, don't we? A fish. I know. And what did the fish say when it hit the wall? Damn! Woo! I love dad jokes. We moan, we groan, we laugh, and our dads are pretty cute when they say them, aren't they? You're like, oh, Dad. Oh, you did, Dad. You did. Yeah, dads really have the best gig, don't they? Even 3-year-olds know this. My niece, Lucy, she's 3. I was watching her and her brothers, and her 2 older brothers come down to the living room and they announce, guys, we're going to be playing a soccer game, so come on up, let's go. So I obediently walk up the stairs. I sit down in my seat. The game starts. About 5 minutes into the game, I look up at the door, and there's Lucy, strolling in. Just strolling into the room. She sits down next to me, and she leans back. Jack makes a goal, and Lucy's on her feet. Yeah, Jack, you are so awesome. I love you. Good job. Great goal. And then she sits down next to me again, and she leans back. The game ends, and I look at Lucy. Hey, I think it's your turn to play. And she goes, no, I can't. What do you mean you can't, Lucy? Because I'm the dad. Come on. I relax. I show up late. I cheer on my team. I get to wear comfy clothing. And if I really feel like it, I can go pee outside. See, even 3-year-olds know it. They do. Another reason why I love dad jokes so much is my own dad. He's a really funny man. But he repeats the same joke over and over and over and over again. And we always give him the same response. A moan, a groan, a giggle. Oh, you're so cute, Dad. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, Dad did said that. Ha ha, Dad, ha. You guys want to hear the joke? a million times, but still. Did you hear about the man with 5 penises? His pants fit like a comfy glove. There we go. Trudy, I think we're done here. Our work here is done. Goodbye, everyone.
Okay, let's have out here Jason, Dawn, Colleen, Bradley, Donna, Julia, Lars, and Ellie. Right along here. Right along here.
5? Okay.
Right up on the orange line here.
Yeah,
Here we go. Okay, you've seen some great stand-up comedy. You've seen great improv comedy. Improvisationalists generally don't tell jokes like we just saw. But we thought we would challenge these folks to tell jokes right off the top of their head. They are going to tell jokes that go like this. 185 guys walk into a bar. Now that's the start of a pretty common joke, but they are going to base that punchline on who is walking into the bar. So Joe, who's walking into the bar?
Hairdressers.
195 hairdressers walk into a bar.
185 hairdressers walk into the bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve hairdressers here." Hairdressers say, "Not."
185 hairdressers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve hairdressers here." Hairdresser says, "We're just a hair late."
185 hairdressers walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve hairdressers here." The hairdressers say, "Are you sheer?"
185 hairdressers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve hairdressers in here." And the hairdresser says, "You're just a tease."
185 hairdressers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve hairdressers here." Hairdresser says, "Man, I thought I'd made the cut."
185 hairdressers walk into the bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve hairdressers here." And they just said,
185 hairstylists walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve hairstylists here." Hairstylist says, "I don't care."
185 hairdressers walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve hairdressers here." And they say, "But didn't you want to blow out?"
Saucy thanks.
Joe, 185
social workers.
185 social workers.
185 social workers walk into the bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve social workers here." And they said, I can't remember my line.
It's all good. 185 social workers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve social workers here." Social worker says, "I don't make any money anyway."
No, so get this. 185 social workers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "No, we do not serve social workers here." And the social workers are like, "You've got to be kidding me right now." Kid, yeah.
All right, so 185 social workers walk into the bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve any effing social workers here." And the social workers say, "Hey, don't cuss to the enemy."
We taught them the worse the joke, the more you have to sell it.
on.
185.
Paleontologists.
Paleontologists.
185 paleontologists walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve paleontologists here." Paleontologist says, "I can dig it."
"185 paleontologists walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve paleontologists here." Paleontologist says, "Dinosaur-y what?"
So 185 paleontologists walk into a bar and the bartender says, "No, we do not serve paleontologists here." And they're like, "It's fine, the place is dead anyway."
185.
This is a weird one. Sorry. The guy who drills the hole in a bowling ball.
185 bowling ball hole drillers.
So 185 guys who drill holes into bowling balls walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve guys who drill holes into bowling balls." And the
So 185 social workers walk into the bar.
We did the best we could, folks. We really tried. It's a testament to quick thinking. Yeah, okay. Oh, man. The newest member of the My Talk family, Steve, has barely survived his first project Down and Dirty. Some of our staff who see him as a role model call him Papa. The rest of us just think that's creepy. He's the co-star of Twin Cities Live with Elizabeth Reese on KSTP Channel 5, and the co-star of Donnie and Steve on My Talk, Steve Patterson.
I love you too. Oh, God. Let's get cozy, right? I'll be honest. I'm going to be honest. This is a tough time to do stand-up comedy, guys. The state of our nation, you feel it, right? These people hate those people. Those people hate these people. But here's my hope. I'm a pretty positive guy. Here's my hope that tonight, for just one night, all of us here in the Mystic Lake showroom, 2,000 strong, can stand together united. Are you with me on that? I see you. You look good. I see you. We will stand together united against one very specific group of people. You're already in. Passengers who clap when the plane lands. If you're not laughing, you're the clapper. You understand that? That's weird, guys. This is weird human behavior, and our silence only normalizes it. We must speak up. This is our moment. It's weird. What did they think was going to happen? I know. Some of you are like scared of flying. I get it. And you're saying, well, if that plane crashes, your chances of survival are so slim. Reality check, y'all. you got a better chance of dying tonight on your way home, okay? Yeah, scared straight right here. But I'm just gonna guess that when you pull into your garage tonight, hey, wait a minute, we did it! What do we do, hey, man? Hey, back seat, yeah! Great! We did it! This is weird human behavior. Where else are these people clapping? I'll tell you where. These are the same people that clap in movie theaters when movies end. Guys, let me just tell you, stop it. You are making it weird for the rest of us, okay? We're not at the world premiere in Los Angeles with the cast and crew present. You're at a Marcus Cinema in Shakopee. Just reel in the weirdness, will you? For the love. I'm there with my kids, what are they doing? I have to explain it, it's a whole thing. Friggin' weirdos. Where else? Are they clapping when they're at the grocery store and the guy bags your groceries? No, they're not, because not every place does that in Minnesota. Oh, you don't understand, because you grew up in the gas leak. You've been poisoned. Do you know? I've lived all across the country. Do you know that everywhere else in the United States, they put your groceries into the grocery bag? Why? Because you paid them. You do it, paid guy. And you don't know. If you come from out of state, I got to tell you, you have no idea that this is happening. I'm not going to name any names. We'll call it Nub Foods. First time I went to Nub, my man is ringing me out, okay? Boom, 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 boom. And then he took this position. So I just looked back. I thought we were waiting for somebody. What time's his shift start, you know, or no? Okay. Very quickly, I realized I was in a human duel. But I was the new guy. I mean, I'm from out of town. I was the new guy. So then what do? Just like a total weenie, I submitted. I go to the other end. Then what am I doing? I'm just haphazardly throwing things in bags. He's looking at me, judging me. He knows what to do. I haven't studied the pairing policies, man. Then what happens? The proverbial fork in the road. Carton of eggs, loaf of bread. I don't know. I'm looking at the guy like, you gotta throw me a bone. Is this a separate bag situation? Do they play nice together? What bruises what, man? I paid you. It's fine. Nub. By the way, that's why I go Coburn's Delivers. Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, it makes me wonder, where else would we accept this kind of savage behavior? Where would we say this is you go and you get tires? Hey, man, I need 4 tires. Cool, man, that's going to be $479, and hang on 1 minute. Zzz. You're going to need this. I'm not putting my tires on because that's weird. They know how to do it. What do you want me to do? Next time I go to Wendy's, hop behind the counter, pour down the lever of pleasure and fill up a Frosty? Couple things. Frosties. Couple things about that real quick. A, it's frowned upon. B, at least one Chanhassen location, I can tell you that technically it's a crime. Hashtag live and learn, y'all. That's what I do. Hashtag live and learn because I'm a suburban dad. I'm wild. I'm wild. Don't sleep on suburban dads. You know, I got 3 kids, okay? I got 3 kids. A lot of you know that. I also have friends who have dogs who tell me to my face that it's just like having kids. Oh, sweet Jesus in heaven, help me not hit that person. I'm not violent. I don't want to hit him. That's adorable. I know what you're thinking, right? You're thinking, dude, this dude hates dogs. I don't. I love dogs. I want a dog. I can't wait to have a dog. I had a dog. She died. Thanks for bringing that up. I don't want your sympathy. To be honest, she made a series of bad choices. She died morbidly obese. That's not why you called. Looking down. Guys, my point is I love dogs, but they're not like kids. Let's just test the theory real quick. Couple examples. Let's see where we sit. You're a dog owner, and you go out in public, hey, and you put your dog on a leash. And you know what people are like? Hey, dude, way to go, man. Thanks for being responsible, man. Leash them. If you love them, leash them. The guy with kids, I leash my child at Mall of America. What do I get? You know what? I get both side and stank eye from those ladies. Oh my God, he's leashing her. I feel bad for her. Does he think she's a wild animal? Yes, I do! They are toddlers. They are wild animals. They are crazy. Have you met toddlers? They're psychotic, all of them. They're like these cute little, like Kim Jong-uns who just want to destroy things. So if you love them, leash them. Now, here's a couple more real quick. I know my time is short. I got to go. Just kidding. This is my only time in my life I'll ever do it. I'll take a couple more. Don't make me take my socks off. Don't you do it. Chill now. Couple more. My dog owners. What do? You go to work. Shout out to the sock game. You go to work, and you leave your dog at home. And that's cool. And people are like, that's awesome. Way to go, Bryce, your dog is crate trained. Jesus. I so much as leave my child in a pack and play for 10 minutes to, I don't know why, go to the bathroom without a human looking at me. I just don't think that kids should be in cages. Shouldn't they be free range?
We have 3 minutes. You take 25. We're done.
Yeah. Wait, let me finish one point.
No, you're done.
Let me finish one point. So then what happens?
Your butt.
So then what happens? There, Julia, now go back. Go
All
back.
he wants to do is show everyone his ass.
What happens? We don't have fences. You have invisible fences. You know what we use for kids? Fences.
Oh, Jesus.
That's all you get. Last thing, and then I'll go. Hey, guys, it might be my last project down and dirty. Let's make it a good one. Here's the last thing. Kanye, thanks for the appearance. Last thing. I know some of you have puppies and you're like, man, It's tough to housebreak a puppy. I get it. It's very, very difficult to housebreak a puppy day after day after day after day. You just have to focus on trying to get them to go to the bathroom in the right place. It's tough. Guess what happens in 6 months? They're housebroken. I just want you to know, and I'll leave you with this. I had a 3.5-year-old at my house today who made eye contact with me knowingly and mockingly while she crapped in her pants. It's not the same. Good night, everybody.
We worked on putting together a 3-minute act. For this next, on the stage, we'd like Alexis, Ryan, Holly, Julia, Lori, Steve, Brett, and Joden.
Right on the orange line, here we go.
Now, I should mention,
I need a break. I need a break.
Show hog.
Joden, you stay right where you are.
I'm scared.
I should mention, because of the number of people trying to get in tonight, and we would not start the show until everybody was seated, so we did get a late start. And also, the show is running a little bit longer than we expected. Are you willing to hang out with us while we do a little bit? I like waiting for the one guy to go,
No, I'm really ready to stop right now. I love when you gotta get back to Coon Rapids.
all right, what we're going to do is give these folks an opportunity to give you their interpretations of some of the world's worst people we encounter on a daily basis. For instance, Joe, they're going to show us the world's worst
dancer.
World's worst.
Julia, go.
World's worst dancer.
Oh, I thought I was doing it.
All right, before more bodily injury happens.
Yeah.
Alexis is going, I got to top that now?
Yeah, right.
Stage dive. World's worst
doctor.
World's worst doctor.
Oh, God.
Say ah. Oh, I'm sorry. Turn around.
There you go.
Mr. Johnson, I lost a watch.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I'll come up there. I got to get on my special eyeglasses. And yeah, we're just nurse. We hand me the fires, and you're gonna put on your glasses too.
Oh my God!
Yes, I've
That was
delivered
not
on you
good
before.
fun at all.
Right in here! Right in here!
World's worst
DJ.
I'm not doing it again.
We will include DJ/radio host.
I'm a DJ though. I'd like you.
Oh, God.
We'd like to tell you.
Oh, yes. They love each other. Ladies and gentlemen, our final stand-up comedian was raised by television in a small town in Indiana. His mom, Dar, begged him to go far, far away, so he did, and fled for the bright lights of the Twin Cities. He is the star of the Jason Show on Fox 9, and he is the yin to Alexis's yang on the Jason and Alexis in the Morning Show, weekdays on My Talk, Jason Matheson.
I lost my virginity on a waterbed. While listening to the soundtrack for Dirty Dancing. It was just me, Bernice, and Eric Carmen. And I know what you're thinking right about now. Holy crap. Jason has seen a vagine. Sorry to the mother-in-law. I've actually seen 3. One that night, and 2 in the wild. Which sucks because as a gay, I don't know if you know this, but if you get to 30 and you haven't seen a vagine or like bump into one, the hell's that doing there? If you get to 30 and you haven't seen one, headquarters gives you a car. It's called a Gold Star Gay. But little Jason did not know about such things because I had 3 strikes against me. I'm gay. I was raised in the 80s. And I'm from Indiana. There are no gay people in Indiana. I was the only gay in 5 counties. It was 6. It was 6 until the Hallmark Gold Crown store got a new manager, Steve. And like that one back there, he had big feet. And if you listen closely, Patterson is looking for a Bible right now. He's freaking out. Oh, I've scared him a lot the last 72 hours. But Steve was pretty, but he was as gay as a Punky Brewster lunchbox. And my family only knew 2 gay people. Steve and Liberace. And my poor grandma was in total denial about Liberace. Yeah. It seems so are some of you. Yeah. I even knew that he was gay at 9 because I went to my Graham and I said, Graham, the man has a custom fur made of a combination of Siberian tiger and Cher's back hair. He's the gay. It shocks me that my family didn't know I was gay until 1997. And the hell? I know. They should have known when they would pull me every year as a kid to a great Indiana tradition, the pig roast. I have a piece of advice. Never take a gay to a pig roast. And they should have known that I was gay because of the fact, to keep myself occupied, I would bring my He-Man toys. But I wouldn't play He-Man with the toys. I would play Dallas. He-Man was JR. She-Ra was Sue Ellen. She had real hair, and whenever Sue Ellen would cut her hair on Dallas, which, by the way, was a monumental occurrence in my life, I would go home and cut She-Ra's hair. There weren't a lot of outlets for a sexual curious kid in the 80s. We didn't have a lot. The only thing, nothing. I didn't know about anything until my friend Scooby, as in Do, came to me in the 5th grade and he said, Jace, Cinemax after midnight plays dirty movies. And not like R movies or X movies. They were rated NR. NR, and they all starred Antonio Sabato Jr. Thank you, front row. NR movies had restrictions, like they could show one boob and half a testicle, and that was about it. But Scooby said, Jace, I know you don't have Cinemax, so you have to watch it through the scramble. So I did. Every Saturday, I would wait for Dar to go to bed. I would sneak out of my room, make a pit stop at the kitchen for a bowl of ice cream because I was a big kid. And I would plop in front of the TV, and I would just watch. And you could make out the body parts in the scramble. My Cinemax education did not help me in 1990-ish when I was with Bernice. Because there we stood, awkwardly naked. And I looked at Bernice. Denise was vagine too. Yeah. And there we stood, awkwardly naked, with hungry eyes playing in the background. And I thought to myself, it didn't look like that on Cinemax. Thank you.
I was going to say, he's the only one so good he takes a microphone with him. Be at 7-Eleven. Okay, for my next set. I would like to have Donnie come out here. And Joden, could you come with him? All right. Donnie from the Lori and Julia Show. Donnie Lowe. Come on up here. Come on up here, Donnie. All right, for this next improv, we're going to need you to not hear the suggestions that we get from Joe.
All
so
right.
Joden is going to take you out the side doors over there and take you to the soundproof men's room. So you cannot hear. And Joden is actually going along to make sure that Donnie does not cheat, because we don't want him hearing anything you're about to call out for this next improv. So we are going to need Dawn, Alexis, Jason, Bradley, Colleen, Ryan, and Lori. All right? Now, I think we're having a party tonight, aren't we? This is a party. Yeah. Well, have you ever had a party at your house, and toward the end of the night, you look around and realize there's a bunch of weirdos who showed up. You don't even know who they are, and you didn't even invite them. Here they are. Donnie is going to be throwing a party, and these are his guests, and he is going to have to guess who showed up at his party. So for Dawn, Joe, who is Dawn showing up at this party?
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. Who is Alexis?
Britney Spears.
How about Colleen?
Let's do Einstein.
Einstein.
Einstein?
How about Bradley?
Madonna.
Yes.
How about Ryan?
Mickey Mouse.
Oh, God.
How about Lori?
Farrah Fawcett.
Yes.
And Jason. Not
Justin
Bernice.
Bieber.
What?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. Clear. All right. Now, in a moment, when we bring Donnie back, he is going to have to guess that the people at his party are...
Steve Martin.
Britney Spears.
Einstein.
Madonna. Mickey Mouse.
Farrah Fawcett.
Yo, Justin Bieber.
Off you go. Off you go. On the count of 3, let's bring Donnie back by saying, hey, come back really loudly. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
All right. Now, Donnie's going to be up here guessing. Your job, don't yell out any clues. That would be cheating. He's up here to guess based on the fantastic clues and acting that we are going to see from the performers. You can help. If Donnie says something a little correct, he's going in the right direction, give him a little golf clap applause. Oh, you're getting warm. If he says something more correct, oh, you're almost there. And when he finally guesses one of them, yes, you got it. So he can move on to the next party guest. Let's see. Joe, can you tell me what kind of party Donnie is throwing?
A Tupperware party.
The stage is yours, Donnie.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, I can't believe it. I'm throwing a Tupperware party. I'm throwing a Tupperware party. I've always wanted to throw a Tupperware party. I love Tupperware. Oh, I haven't even gotten the snacks out, and I've got a guest. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, my first guest is here.
Hey.
I'm so glad you're here. I have snacks, I have chips, and I've got lots of Tupperware for you to look at. Okay, you just sit there for a second, and are you all right? Do you have a headache or anything?
Do you have a fork?
Do I have a fork? Well, yeah, we have some plastic forks right over there. Are you okay? You just... Why
Hold
would
on,
you stick...
just wait a minute.
Are you a really stupid person or something? You just stuck a fork in your eye.
May I go to the bathroom?
Yes, you can go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Oh, right there. Okay, are you...
Thank you.
What are you, about 2 years old? I mean... okay. I think I've got some other guests coming. Are you sure you're all right? You don't seem to be.
Hey!
All right, now you're scaring me.
Wild and crazy guy!
Okay, Steve Martin, you can sit down and have some. Huh. I got to get the drinks put out. We got all sorts of great alcohol. Oh, okay. Welcome to my party. I'm so glad you could make it.
Yeah.
Okay, come on in.
Yes.
Yes.
I brought you bagels.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh, good. I love bagels.
Have I told you my theory?
No, I don't know. Do you have a theory about bagels?
Relatively simple.
Really?
It starts with an E.
It starts with an E? Does it go equals MC squared by any chance?
Yeah.
Are you Albert Einstein came to my party? Oh, I can't believe it. Wow, Albert Einstein came to my Tupperware party. That's great. Oh, there's the bell. Oh, another guest has arrived. All right, I'm coming. Gee whiz. Okay, come on in.
Oh boy, what a swell party this is gonna be! My goodness! It's such a delight to be here with you. Yeah! Now you got it! Okay. Why are you doing that? Well, the waves of the ocean, the riverboat, they get to me sometimes.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I've got some special cheese for you, Mickey Mouse.
Oh, phenomenal!
So why don't you go enjoy that? Really, I had some very nice aged cheddar down here, so I'm glad he showed up. I was expecting a few more guests. Come on in. Oh, I was really hoping you'd show up.
I made it through the wilderness.
You made it through the wilderness.
I really made it through.
What were you doing?
Papa.
What were you doing in the wilderness?
Don't preach. Go ahead.
Let us pray, Madonna. Let us pray. I have a lot of very weird guests at my party, if you haven't figured that out. I think I might. Oh, is there another guest? Oh. Come on in. So glad to see you. Oh, you look like the first normal person at this party.
I know. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Everybody knows me. I was on the best-selling poster of all time in my red bathing suit.
I haven't gotten there yet. I'm still down here.
Down here with the Navajo blanket positioned behind me, teenage boys. Picture me with more hair.
I was expecting you to be more nipply, Farrah Fawcett. I don't know why. But I'm glad you're here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, I think almost everybody is here. Now, there's a couple more guests I was expecting. Oh, there we go. Coming. Hello there. Hello. Oh, come on in. Come on in. Come on in and enjoy the party. I have a lovely spread here for you.
So nice to meet you.
Yes. Nice to meet you, too. What's wrong with your voice?
Nice to meet you.
Yes, it's nice to meet you, too.
I did it again. Do you have anything for a snake? A snake? It's Tupperware, right?
Why don't you just keep going for a while?
Tupperware?
It's very entertaining.
I'm not a girl. I'm not a girl. Not a girl.
Thank you, Brittany.
Not yet a woman.
Bye-bye.
I gotta work on my vocal fry, okay? I'm an alto.
Is there another guest? Oh, yeah, I remember you. You're my last guest. Yeah. What's with this?
I gotta pee.
This is why you don't invite Justin Bieber to parties.
Come on out, everybody. Come on out. All right. We have one more closing number to do for you. But before we do, we'd like to thank some of you for being here. No, sincerely. Dan Seaman mentioned at the top of the show, and I don't think we've mentioned it enough. You folks are something else. You folks are something else. Thank you so much. You made this show. When we were talking to the My Talk crew before this, they assured us, they said, look, comedy is a scary thing to do. You never know quite what's going to happen. They said, but we know the My Talkers. They're going to carry us with their love. We opened up with a nice, fun, happy, jazzy song, and we thought, let's finish with a happy song, but then we saw you. And we thought, these people have the blues. Yeah, so we're going to play the blues for you, that traditional Minnesota type of music, the blues. Yes, the South stole the polka from us, so we stole the blues from them. But we're going to sing about something very specific, things that are making you blue. Joe, what is one of the things making us blue tonight?
Kids.
Kids. All right? What's another thing?
Dinner. Food.
Dinner. Kids and dinner are giving us the blues. What's one more thing?
The fact that Halloween is coming up.
Halloween is coming. So we're going to sing the blues about kids, about dinner, about Halloween. Are you ready to take us home, Mr. Matt Dorland? Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Salad tastes bad. Halloween's around the corner. I don't know who knew. And the only thing I got to say to you is boo. Take us home, Donna.
He took my line. I don't care. Halloween anyway.
Keep on